and girls, welcome back to the Giggle Room. We are doing McDonald's Happy Meal Minion toys and we are on part number 5. So what we're going to look at just for a minute is this side of the box, because before we showed you the Bob side. Now we're going to show you this side. Now this side's kind of important because it says carve out a space for togetherness, which means that when you enjoy a Happy Meal, 10 cents goes to the Ronald McDonald House Charities in Canada and to help the sick children and their families get better. So that's pretty cool. And it also says, how many dimes can you find in the cave drawing? So what you have to do is go through here and look to see if you can find the little 10-cent pieces. So the dime pieces. So there's a lot of them in there. And don't forget, 10 cents of every meal goes to the Ronald McDonald House, which helps sick kids. So that's really good, and their families. So now that we've talked about that, let's dump out all of our minions. Wow, look how well we did. We've got so many. So now I'm going to open all of these up and I'm going to come back and show you what each of them does. So come back, boys and girls. Okay, now we have them all unwrapped and look what we've got. We've got 6 different minions. We did get one double, but that's okay because what do we do when we get doubles? We share, because sharing is caring. So we got another Stuart and he's playing his guitar. So let's take a look at the other ones that we got, since we already know what Stuart does. So first we're going to take a look at the pirate Stuart, which is pretty cool. He's got a really sharp pirate hat on with a skull and crossbones on the top. He's got a silver octacle, and he also has the leather pirate belt and boots and leather pants. And he's also got leather gloves because he is a mean pirate. And he's got a big smiley face on. So let's see what he says. So he says a few different things. That's him swinging into another ship. So that's really neat. I like the pirate one. I think he's probably my favorite so far. And I always like Stuart because he's just mischievous. So we're getting quite a lot of Stuarts, which is good. I like Stuart. So let's go to another Stuart and we're going to look at the vampire Stuart. So he is pretty much a full-fledged vampire. And he has his bright purple cape, which is pretty neat because usually Dracula wears a black cape. So I like that Stuart's is purple because he's just crazy like that. He's got his octacle again, and he also, if you can see, has big vampire teeth in there. But his hair is very neatly combed. It's very slick back like Count Dracula. And he's basically making the ooh sign with his hands. So let's see what he says. He just laughs. So he doesn't do very much, but he laughs. Yep, he just laughs, which is pretty cool. So I like Stuart. He's a vampire. He's pretty sharp. So don't let him scare you though, because he's just a big silly. So next, let's look at the Kung Fu Minion. And this is pretty neat. It's little Bob, and he's got his little wooden shoes on, and his martial arts robe, and he's got his goggles on, ready to do some Kung Fu action. So let's see what this guy says. So he says a few different things, like he's going into fighting. So that's pretty cool. I like little Bob, little martial arts Bob. And this guy here is Kevin. And Kevin is in a caveman. He's a caveman minion, and he's looking pretty sharp. He's got wooden goggles that are tied up with string because he's in the, dinosaur age. And he also has fur on, and he's got little mittens, and he goes out looking for his dinner. So let's see what he says. That's Kevin. That's pretty funny. So he's pretty neat. I like the caveman guy. So now we're going to look at the Ice Caveman. And he's pretty cool. He does all of his discovering, and he goes and looks up things that are back in like prehistoric days when there was a big ice age, and there's all sorts of things that are frozen in the ground. And of course, it's Stuart again. You can tell by his neatly done hair and his beautiful little smile. So let's see what he says. Banana. So that's pretty neat. I like him. So he's the one that does all the exploring and goes in and makes all the great discoveries. So he's pretty neat. You should be happy that we got him. So we did really well. We got a lot of good Minions. A lot of them were Stewarts. We got 1 Kevin, 4 Stewarts, and a Bob. So we did really well. So make sure you come back for part 6 because we are going to open some more and see if we cannot make this Minion collection a bit bigger. Thanks, boys and girls. Bye!